Hello everybody and welcome back to ArsenGirl Gaming. My name is Heather and I thank you for joining me for this room build video. Yeah, I just felt like building a room today. And I think what I'm going to do is build a room that is designed as a studio. So basically, I'm going to make this for a YouTuber or a content creator, so it could be a Twitch streamer, whatever. I want it to be a nice, great, fun space, so that's what I'm going for. I don't really have any idea in mind what I'm going to do outside of that, but that's what I wanted. And I thought, maybe I'll bring you guys along for the ride, and we'll see what I can come up with. And if you actually see this video someday, that's going to mean that I figured it out and I like what I came up with. And if you don't see this video, you'll never know that I deleted it. There you go. How's that for truth in advertising? Okay, I did a horrible job placing those. I like to have them equidistant-y, kind of. There we go. Are we in the same? There we go. Okay, so basically here's our room. Yes, it's the size of some houses and it might get tweaked and it may end up in the gallery. But basically the idea for me is I want a good space. So I'm going to start building what I want and then I'm going to adjust the walls as needed. And yeah, so what I want to do is we're going to start in electronics. And we're going to start with the More Choices video station because why not? So there we go. That is the beginning of our setup for vlogging and game playing. But we need more than that. So let's get started. All right. So I actually am going to design this room kind of how I would want a room. So this ultimately is going to be my dream YouTube studio. So I want to have tall walls. I want to have big windows. I want to have all of the equipment that you could want. I want a lounging area where I could just chill out and play. And so yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's get to it. Thankfully, with the Get Famous pack, we got these key lights, or what I am turning into the newly announced Elgato key lights. Yeah, so if you guys didn't see the CES announcement, Elgato announced that they were bringing out these little lights for streamers, and they are expensive. Oh my gosh, but I want them so bad. Thankfully, I can have them in my dream sim studio since it'll be a while before I can afford to buy them for my real studio. And I really wanted to use or simulate an Elgato green screen. The green screens we have in Get Famous though are way, way, way too big and they can't be sized down. So I literally did this wall to simulate the green screen and put it up behind the recording area, which I think worked out really well. I debated, and you'll see this later on in the video, I debated whether to keep it all green, like a real green screen, but for the aesthetics of the room, I ended up changing the back of the wall to match the rest of the room. But I think it's kind of a great idea to do it. I think I kind of got the green paint close enough to the chroma green that you would use in a green screen. But I love how this room ends up separating out into like a work area, and then you've got you'll see the lounge area that I'm working on now, and then I end up putting in a play area because the whole idea is let's go ahead and make it so that you know, if I was working in here and I just wanted to chillax for a little bit, I could step away from the desk so that I don't feel like I'm still working. And then I can come over and just kind of lounge and play some video games. And yeah, so I just kind of made it fun and playful using my favorite colors. a lot of technology, because if you know me in real life, and even if you just know me on here, you probably have already figured out that I like my gadgets. I like my gadgets a lot, and I like technology a lot, so whatever I do, I have lots of that in my life. But on top of gadgets, I still have like a little bit of a girly side to me when it comes to like decorating, especially in my girl cave or whatever. So I have lots of pinks, a lot of teal. I like bright colors, but I also like it against a neutral color. So I'm doing this gray wall because I want all the pops of color to really pop. And I think that's just a fun way to do it. And it kind of, when you walk into a room like this where you spend a lot of time, the feeling that I want to invoke is that you're walking into a room you're really happy to be in. And that's how I feel. Every time I open my door to my real life studio and I walk in, I sigh and I think, I'm so happy that I have this room to work in, this room to spend time in, because it makes me happy. And that's the whole goal that I was going for with this room as well. So, you know, I wanted to make sure that that evoked that feeling. I think ultimately I succeeded at that. I wanted it to be whimsical, so I put these void critters up on the wall. I'm gonna put up some, spoiler alert here, some garden gnomes, because, you know, I just wanted to have some like little creatures. I put up some memorabilia. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. The whole, you know, really, I know I keep saying but the real idea is that, you know, you represent yourself in a space that is ultimately your space, and you should do the things in that space that make you happy. And for me, like in my real studio, I have like these really cool old Nick at Night posters that I got way back when, from AOL. AOL, do you remember that? I won a contest and they sent me these Nick at Night posters. So there's one, they're for like old TV shows. Like one is My Three Sons, one is the Patty Duke Show. Then I have the Bob Newhart Show, Mr. Ed. And I have them framed and I have them hanging in my room. And when I look at them, I just kind of smile because they're cute. And of course I have Mario up on the wall. I have Sims up on the wall. And whenever I go somewhere and I get a little bit of swag, I try to incorporate that swag into my room, because those are all things that evoke memories, evoke happy times. And, you know, that ultimately is what I want this room to be, my real room to be for me. And then that's kind of what I'm doing in this. So I envision that the sim that would use this room maybe went to Plum Bob Pictures, got some of these, you know, studio decorations and work them into their room. I tried to get that rainbow to fit, but it was not going to work. And so, you know, there's a big poster from the wall, and I of course have the TV screens up. So we have 3 video game consoles. It's supposed to represent the PlayStation, the Xbox, and the Nintendo Switch that I have in my own studio. So yeah, so there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed this look at the finished product. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you watched. And if you want to download it, it is in the gallery under ArsenGirl, so to go check it out. And of course, if you're new to my channel and you'd like to see more, go ahead and hit subscribe, then ring the bell. That'll let YouTube know you like notifications when I post something new on the channel, and that way you won't miss out on anything that's coming. And I'll see you guys again real soon. Have a great one.